from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Monday, May 16th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. One person died in a car accident that occurred Friday night on Interstate 80 westbound. Police reported a 78-year-old female from New York was killed while riding as a passenger of a silver Toyota Prius. The car struck a guardrail near mile marker 265 on Interstate 80 around 5:45 Friday evening. The passenger was life-flighted to a trauma unit where she later passed away. The driver was also a New York resident. The 75-year-old male told police he believes he fell asleep while driving from New York to Detroit. The driver was not injured. The names of those involved have not been released by police. Hazleton police have made an arrest in a church burglary last week. 25-year-old Michael Sluck was arrested Saturday and charged with the break-in and theft at St. John's Byzantine Church on 20th Street. He was identified after police got video of the vehicle allegedly used to transport the safe taken from the church. Police were able to identify Sluck when he appeared on another video leaving the vehicle at a convenience store. Sluck admitted to being involved in the burglary with another unnamed suspect. An undisclosed amount of cash was removed from the safe through a hole that was cut in the top of it. 27-year-old Brian Cry of Fraxville was arrested last night and charged with numerous drug offenses. Sierra was charged with 8 counts of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, 8 counts of possession of a controlled substance, and similar charges. At the time of his arrest, Sear was allegedly found to be in possession of over $2,000 worth of methamphetamine, heroin, marijuana, and other prescribed medications. He also allegedly possessed scales, cell phones, and other drug paraphernalia. He was arraigned by Judge Kilker and committed to the Schuylkill County Prison. His bail was set at $50,000 straight cash. An investigation is underway into a fire at a vacant home in Wilkes-Barre's Parsons section over the weekend. The house on Gardner Avenue broke out in flames around 12:30 Sunday morning. The city says the house has been vacant for a while. A state police fire marshal was called in to investigate that cause. No one was injured in that fire in Wilkes-Barre. Luzerne County Council is again considering a car registration fee. If enacted, it would cost you $5 per vehicle to register the cars with the county. It was made legal by a 2013 law. The fee would raise $1.4 million for Luzerne County. Council considered the fee last year but dropped it after a firestorm from the public. The County Commissioners Association says 11 of Pennsylvania's 67 counties have enacted that registration fee. The Mahanoy City Water Authority is working on fire hydrant flushing and valve testing this week. The test will be performed from 7:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. starting today, May 16th, and lasting until Friday, May 20th. According to the police department, an interruption of service or cloudy water may occur. Residents are advised to boil their drinking water if it's cloudy. Once again, the testing will be completed around Friday, May 20th at 4 p.m. The Downtown Art Center in Hazleton received a $500,000 grant that will allow them to start construction on the new building. The former Security Savings Bank building will be the new City Art Center. The good news for the Art Center is that they received this grant from the Pennsylvania Keystone Communities Program. Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, Krista Schneider, spoke with WYLN today about the grant and how it will help move the project along.
We are so happy we received a $500,000 grant from the Pennsylvania Keystone Communities Program. That grant is unique to the Main Street program that we are now so happy to be part of. It's specifically for downtown revitalization projects, and so the Art Center, we did receive some other grant money, an LSA grant last year, but that was for code renovations, and this grant actually will help us now actually renovate the interior for use by the Art League.
Schneider says construction is expected to begin as early as this fall.
The architects are finalizing the design drawings. They'll be preparing it for bid, which will go out in the fall for bid. So construction is expected to start this fall. We expect it for the renovations to be complete early next year, probably spring of next year.
The Art Center is just one of Downtown Hazleton's revitalization projects. For more information, you can visit downtownhazleton.org. If you drive past the Vine Street Cemetery in Hazleton, you will notice there are American flags on the graves for Memorial Day. On Saturday, local Girl Scout troops and members of the community helped to place flags on the graves for veterans for Memorial Day. Host of Warrior Summit Outdoors here on WYLN, Staff Sergeant Eric Olson, says it's important that the children learn Memorial Day is not just another day off from school.
I think it's extremely important for the kids to come out and do this, that they get to understand that Memorial Day is not just a day off to have picnics and have hot dogs, and I think it's just such a big event, and I think it's so great for the kids to come out and experience it.
Usually Ed Green organizes this event, but the next generation is taking over this year.
I think it's great. Mr. Ed Green had done this for decades, and I feel it's time for the next generation to be able to take over. Mr. Green's getting up there in age, and he's been such a tremendous person in the community, and for everything that he's done for veterans, and he'll always be honored, and hopefully we'll continue the tradition that he started.
Memorial Day is in exactly 2 weeks, and all the flags in the cemetery came from the Luzerne County Department of Veterans Affairs. Giant Food has issued a recall of veggie burgers due to a possible listeria contamination. It's for some packages of Dr. Prager's California Veggie Burger. The description of this item along with its UPC code information is up on your screen now. The company says it hasn't received reports of illnesses, but the burgers contain vegetables that are part of the recent CRF frozen foods recall. Food contaminated with listeria can cause symptoms including high fever, severe headache, neck stiffness, and nausea. Giant says if you have them, you should throw them away and take them in with the receipt for a full refund. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik, he's in the Weather Center. Joe, what can we expect as we begin our work week?
Well, eventually looks like we're going to start to warm things up across our area. Today overall not too bad of a day temperature-wise, but what about the rest of this week of the complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few, Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a look back at a weekend dedicated to the memory of a little girl from Cunningham. Plus, a look at what children in the area did for her to honor today, her birthday. All that and much more, and weather and sports is coming up here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbacik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis.
The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. Presentations by Congressman Lou Barletta, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassett. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi Electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
It was a sea of purple inside Valley Elementary Middle School today as students honored Ryan Cara, a 5-year-old girl who passed away last December. WYLN's newest reporter, Abby Piskel, has more.
Today, students of Valley Elementary and Middle School donated $1 to wear purple in remembrance of Ryan Cara on her 5th birthday. Students and faculty participated in this special event to help raise money for the Remembering Ryan Cara Foundation. Donations are going to the Whispering Willows Park, one of Ryan's favorite places to go. Autumn Mumich, Ryan's aunt and current student at Valley Elementary Middle School, told us why she organized this event.
Everybody's wearing purple today because today is Ryan Jade Kara's birthday. She was my niece who had passed away unexpectedly in December from a virus, and I wanted to do this in honor of her.
Ryan's favorite color was purple, and supporters of the Remembering Ryan Kara Foundation honored Ryan by wearing purple today and at Ryan's Ride-In Festival that happened this past weekend. Principal of Valley Elementary Middle School, Kathy Breyer, says that this event is just one way the school is giving back to the community.
We are happy to do this for the Kara family. They went to school here. Ryan's mother and father both attended Valley Elementary Middle School, and they were here today to see how many people are actually wearing purple in memory of Ryan and for this great fundraiser we're having for her.
Students and faculty were proud to support Ryan and her family by wearing purple today.
The Kara family, they are great supporters of our school, and this is our way of giving back to them and to the community.
In Sugarloaf, for WYLN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you, Abby. We here at WYLN would like to welcome Abby to our news team. She's a Hazleton native, and she's back home with us. We look forward to many more great stories from her. The Sugarloaf community came together Saturday for an event that helped raise money to renovate that local playground in honor of Ryan, and WYLN's intern Maria Cinti has more on that story.
The Remembering Ryan Kara Foundation hosted its first annual Ryan's Ride and Festival last Saturday at La Rock Grove in Sugarloaf, a fundraiser held in memory of 5-year-old Ryan Kara, who passed away unexpectedly in December. Fundraiser organizer Brian Early says the idea of having an ATV ride and festival came from Ryan's love for riding quads and ATVs.
After Ryan had passed away, we wanted to do something, in her memory and to raise funds for Ryan's playground. So Keith Lalo had actually come up with the idea when we were standing outside during the funeral, why don't we do a ride, because that's what Ryan loved to do. She loved to ride ATVs and quads.
Gathering about 1,000 community members, this day-long event kicked off with Ryan's ATV trail ride, where more than 200 participants rode ATVs in Ryan's memory. This event was followed by the festival, which included games, a bounce house, and lots of food to choose from. And later in the day, many people gathered to watch the Tommy Guns Band perform. Ryan's uncle, Brent Razwich, says the fundraiser has not only kept Ryan's memory alive, but it will also benefit other children in the community.
We miss Ryan, and I have my moments when I cry, and I just don't understand why. But having a Ryan's playground in our community will be somewhere for kids to go and play, and our goal is to help everybody in her memory, and hopefully good comes out of this.
The Remembering Ryan Kara Foundation's goal is to make Ryan's Ride and Festival an annual event and provide children with a place to play. Early says funds raised in the coming years will be donated to other communities in need of playgrounds.
The Remembering Ryan Foundation plans on using the proceeds from Saturday's event in order to purchase more slides and state-of-the-art equipment for Whispering Willows Park. And for anyone that wasn't able to attend the event Saturday, you could still pay via PayPal at rememberingryan.com. In Cunningham, I'm Maria Cinti for WYLN News.
Thank you, Maria. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacic is in with a full look at our forecast, plus a look at this week's Medical Monday with Tango. Stay tuned.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Go hog wild for Iron Pigs baseball. WYLN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs live. America's favorite pastime on your local network, WYLN TV 35. See the stars of tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WYLN TV 35. Visit WYLNTV.com for a complete Iron Pigs schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WYLN, your home for live sports.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, we'll meet Angelique, a very active, very fit young woman who is able to stay in the gym and stay active in spite of some health issues thanks to good chiropractic care. Her story this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
Overall, not a bad day across our area. We have now the sunshine mixed with a couple of clouds, and looks like we're going to start to see some warmer temperatures ahead across of our area. All right, on to the graphic for the day, and well, you'll be able to see that it's pretty warm out there. Temperature-wise, not bad compared to what we've been used to. We see those temperatures right now generally in the mid to upper 50s. We're at 58 degrees right now outside our television station, so it does feel pretty good when you happen to walk outside. And the high for the day, 58, so that not bad. That occurred actually just moments ago. And the low, how about that, 32 degrees. That occurred early this morning at about 6:20, and there you can see the wind gust about 30-some miles per hour, so started out on a relatively windy note. Temperature-wise, across our area, you could see pretty nice. Mid to upper 50s. We got some lower 60s out there, and for the most part, we have a mixture of clouds and sunshine, and again, a little bit of breeze out there, 5, 10, 15, or 20 miles per hour, but still not too bad across our area. And we're going to have to deal with some milder weather as we progress through the 7-day extended forecast, and here you can see it right now. 57 for tomorrow, a couple of scattered showers around, in the 60s as we go into our Wednesday and as we go into our Thursday. But then watch what happens as we start going into our Friday. A mix of clouds and sunshine, about 72 degrees. Maybe a stray shower or two around as we go into our Saturday, about 73. And then as we go into our Sunday and Monday, a little bit cooler, but still not looking too bad, mid to upper 60s. And there you can see, for the most part, some of those overnight lows, for the most part, generally dropping down into the 40s. Stick around, we'll have more for you coming up after the break.
If you're not in danger and you see a crime, text 274-637, 274-637, 274-637. Send your tip taken off the street. Text 274-637. Send your tip taken off the street. No one will know your identity.
Now helping to solve or prevent the crime is just a text away. Text my tips to the word crimes and let the law help you.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
It's National Senior Health and Wellness Month. This week's edition of Medical Monday, Ting O from Hazleton Physical Therapy and Balance Centers is talking about the importance of health screenings for senior citizens. Ting O, take it away.
Hi, this is Ting O.
And I'm Kathy O. We're from Physical Therapy and Balance Centers.
And welcome to Medical Mondays. So May is Older Americans Month, and this year's theme is Blazing a Trail to Wellness. And to finish off the month, May 25 is National Senior Health and Wellness Day, and Physical is going to celebrate that day by trying to help our seniors improve their health by doing some screening. One of the big things that can improve someone's health physically in terms of preventing diseases is to get yourself involved in an exercise program. It's one of the great things that you can do to reduce or even help with medical problems such as cardiovascular disease, with diabetes, with cancer, and even with things like neuropathy. So we encourage all seniors to get out there and blaze a trail And for the people that don't think they can, you just have to look at some older Americans these days who are doing some amazing things. Take one, Olivia Newton-John, who is still touring and performing. I won't mention how old she is, but she looks nowhere near her age. There is a 70-odd-year-old lady who can actually deadlift, which is pick weight off the floor, 210 pounds. There is a 90-year-old lady who's ran the marathon last year, and there's also a lot of seniors who are doing very interesting and exciting things in their life. So it's not beyond the realms of possibility, and we want to share that information with people. So in order to help seniors around this area to blaze the trail to fitness and wellness, we want to offer all the seniors out there to come in and do a fitness exam to see what your capabilities are, what you have problems in terms of physical fitness, if you have problems with your cardiovascular system, or if you have problems with your nervous and balance system. Physical actually has a proprietary whole body exam called BodyQ, and what it does is it takes your body systems one by one, including your vision and your hearing, your balance, and then rates you from a score of 0 to 100, just like your IQ, and it can help see if you're at risk of injuring yourself if you're thinking of starting an exercise program, and it can also help us design a program for you so that you know what areas that we can focus on. And as we do more and more of these body cues, what we're going to do is we're going to gather a database of information, and we can see how you compare to normal. May 25 is going to be a special day for physical in our office. So for the people who want to undertake a BodyQ exam or a balance exam, give our office a call at 570-501-1808, and we can schedule you in for a comprehensive BodyQ exam and get you on your way to wellness.
I have two questions.
Sure.
What hours are we open on that day?
Very good question. We're going to be open from 8 to 5, so any time in that time frame you can come in and have a BodyQ exam done.
And how much does it cost?
Would you believe it's absolutely free?
That's the best.
Call Physical Therapy and Balance Centers for a free 20-minute question and answer session. 501-1808. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1324 North Church Street in Hazel Township, or visit them online at hazeltonpt.com. The LSC Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton presents A Musical Salute to All Who Serve on Saturday, June 11th. The show features the outstanding talent of the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, as well as featured soloists. Presentations by Congressman Lou Barletta, Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassett. The show will be narrated by Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the WYLN TV show Warrior Summit Outdoors. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. A Musical Salute to All Who Serve, Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m. It's Little League Baseball season. Join the WYLN sports crew during the month of May as they bring you Valley West Little League action. Only on WYLN TV 35. The event, not just the highlights.
We made it. Tons of postponements and rescheduling, but the spring sports postseason is here. Hazleton Girls Lacrosse, still a club program at this point, but they do get to play in the district playoffs. Today, the 11th seeded Lady Cougars on the road to play 6th seeded Crestwood. The Lady Comets with a quick burst, up 5-zip in the first half here. Midfielder Lily Green keeps it low, the grounder gets by, and it's 6-0. Then Natasha Kozlop from the X, verticality there. The jump shot score. Hazleton is forced to take a timeout down big, but Crestwood cruises into the quarterfinals. You can use a lot of superlatives for Game 7s. Sunday's Atlantic Division Finals, Game 7 between the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins and Hershey Bears, delivered upon those lofty adjectives. At home, Hershey strikes first. Just a minute and a half in, Dustin Gasly gets Casey DeSmith out of the net with him shuffling. Gasly scores. But the Pens able to tie it up. Then in the second period, Carter Camper. Just wow, Bears back on the board after that nice deke and back ahead. But frequent postseason hero Cale Mullerath ties it at 2 in the third, setting up the 5th overtime of the 2016 playoffs. The Baby Pens had yet to lose, so this would be a really inopportune time, but they do. Midway through the first overtime, Travis Boyd kills dreams. 3-2 is the final. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's season is over. 14 straight playoff appearances, but 14 straight failed shots at the Calder Cup. The Big Penguins still alive, down 0-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals to Tampa Bay. Game 2 tonight in Pittsburgh. PA AAA playing well at the moment, hoping to continue that trend into this week. The Rail Riders on a roll after a weekend sweep of the Indianapolis Indians, making it 4 straight victories. Tonight they match up with the Louisville Bats for the first time this season. Scranton Wilkes-Barre now in first place in the International League North Division. And the Iron Pigs just a game back and equally as hot. They're winners of 4 in a row as well. They begin a 3-game set with the Syracuse Chiefs tonight. First pitch in both games at 7:05 p.m. The Philadelphia 76ers have been the worst team in the NBA over the past few seasons. Today, they were actually first in something. The organization announced that they partnered with StubHub to become the first professional major sports team in the United States to have a jersey sponsor. StubHub's logo will appear on the left of the jersey, as you see it there, for the 2017-2018 season and be on a 3-year trial period. StubHub's jersey patch will be included on all jerseys sold at Sixers home games. Tonight on Late Edition Sports, highlights from Schuylkill League baseball playoff action, but next, Joe Garbacek is in with a final look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Clipboard, right? Okay, that's good, right there. What's this of a pod? This is Delta of a pod 3. Oh, the last second third.
I'm Tiffany Cloud, host of The Storm and panelist during WYLN 35's live election night coverage. I volunteer my time hosting the American Cancer Society Telethon and helping plan the Society's Season of Hope Gala. And I also support veteran organizations such as the Valor Clinic, which feeds, clothes, and shelters homeless veterans. I believe it's important to give back to our community.
Well, a gradual warming trend over the next couple of days, not looking too bad for Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday. Yeah, we should get back up into the 70s. Some of those overnight lows, still chilly this time of year, dropping down into the 40s, but overall things not shaping too bad over the next couple of days. No big rain events anytime soon.
Well, I don't want to bring up the past with the weather since this week looks so nice, but the hail? Did you see it? Just like he's in shock still. I think over it. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, before we end here, we want to wish a very big congratulations to WILK Sue Henry and Paula Degnan from WILK. And of course, you may recognize her here from WYLN. They won the Excellence in Broadcasting Award from the Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters. So we want to wish them both a big, big congratulations. We've worked, of course, here with Paula, filling in when I'm not here, and Sue Henry. She's been here. She's been on Topic 8 with us. 2 wonderful journalists here, well deserved, and we're lucky to have them here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Have a wonderful evening. Good night, everyone.